It's a beautiful morning, and as usual we're about to get started just before 6 o'clock. All together now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We found yesterday's trail challenging, with a lot of climb and a lot of descent, a lot of overgrown vegetation over the trail we had to push through, a lot of blowdowns, some of them small, some of them big, and we kind of in wishful thinking hoped that this day was going to be easier. However, it started off pretty much as the previous day had left off, with a lot of blowdowns, beautiful scenery, walking along the edge of the cliff, going back and forth from one side of the ridge to the other, overlooking the two valleys. But again, a lot of blowdowns, and also a section that had a lot of trees that had come down, and the trail was kind of obliterated by that.
Our trail, just obstacle after obstacle. Keep climbing from one side of the ridge to the other, so we're about to cross over back over to the other side. I wish I could show you some of what we're climbing and clambering over, but it's just too much work to have the camera out. And dangerous. Yeah, sun's in the wrong place, but yeah, see, we've been crossing from that side, see, around that ridge, I guess, to that side, back and forth. Gotta turn it off work now.
This is our first snow crossing. Linda felt better putting her spikes on. This is the first water we've seen since Cedar Creek, so we're glad to get it. It's going to be ice cold too. It's going to be ice cold.
You might want to just hand me yours and let me do it while I'm here.
So this is the snow traverse that a lot of people have been worried about, and I gotta admit the run out is a little scary, but there were some good footholds in there and they weren't a problem even without spikes.
Yeah, but we had to climb up the boulder.
And then we had to climb up onto these boulders. This is part of the snow that we're crossing, but this is actually way less scary than what we were on before. Much less slope. And
Otherwise, you wouldn't have your camera out.
no, I wouldn't. If we fall, we'll just fall in the snow, make a snow angel. But no, I didn't have my camera out for the other part. It was a little more. And there were some good deep footsteps, so it felt fairly secure, but still. Given that the snow seems like it's going to continue, we all decided to put our spikes on, and now we're just working our way along here slowly. This snow walk is really just a snow walk now. There's no real danger, except just of perhaps breaking through, which could injure you, I guess. It's amazingly difficult to walk on this snow. We have spikes on, but we still I feel like I'm slipping around a lot. Probably going to be 2-3 miles of this before we're all done. Maybe more, 3-4. I'll be ready for it to end. We finally got to Saddle Junction. Glad to get here. Had some snow-free area where we were able to sit and eat lunch. We've been here probably an hour or so, so we're going to head on. There's even a dog here, added bonus. We're going down the Devil's Slide Trail to Humber Park. We hope when we get down there that we can find some opportunity to camp, cowboy camp, stealth camp, something. It's not an official campground, it's a picnic area and a trailhead. But we're going to get picked up by Grumpy tomorrow at 7 a.m. to take us to Black Mountain Road. So we need some place to spend the night tonight. So we'll see what we find when we get down there. We're at the Humber Park trailhead, as I said last night, and we actually cowboy camped here last night, waiting for our ride this morning. It's 5:53. He's not coming till 7, but we wanted to have breakfast. So we're gonna go down to the picnic tables that are down here and have a breakfast and then wait for him to come. It's a beautiful morning again. We're taking advantage of Humber Park's picnic tables to cook our breakfast. Kind of nice to not have to sit on the ground. Once again, Grumpy is helping us out, driving us from this trailhead to Black Mountain Road. We're starting up the Black Mountain Road. We got 8 miles before we get up to the PCT. So we're just going to take it slow. A couple thousand feet of elevation gain as well. We're still huffing and puffing up the Black Mountain Road. We've been up on the road for 2 hours, so we're taking a bit of a break. It's gotten windy up here, so we're kind of huddled behind this log and in the sunshine. So, nice place for a break, I think. We're coming to the end of Black Mountain Road, which has been slogging up and up and up. And now we're looking out to the north and seeing the next mountain. I don't know, is that Mount Gorgonio? Mount San Bernardino, I don't know. And then down in the valley, we're seeing civilization, I-5, I suppose. So that's probably where we're headed tomorrow to stay at a Trail Angel's house and resupply. And then off into those mountains again. We've just been slogging up this elevation, and then we're going to lose it all down there again. And suddenly we're at the trail. This road continues on, makes another bit of a loop, and I think there's more Black Mountain Truck Road or something back here, so it's apparently a 4x4 road that you can take. But that's the trail coming in from the south, from Fuller Ridge, which we skipped by this little detour, and then the PCT continues on down. The comments on Far Out had indicated that this was all snow covered and would be for the first mile and a third or so, but it looks pretty clear to me, so there's obviously been a lot of melt out, which we're glad for. We're headed down, probably down there. That's probably the I-10 underpass down there that we'll be passing. So we got a long ways to go down after we just spent all morning coming up. But boy, what a beautiful view from here.
Everybody's filtering their water.
Almost like a hood, like I'll wrap it like around my head.
Hiker camp just short of Banning. We're planning on going into Banning tomorrow, spending the night at a Trail Angel, going to Walmart, doing some resupply. But kind of a deserty camp area, but very pleasant. Now the sun's gone down, it's getting a little cool. We'll be going to bed soon. Here's our tent. This is the camp from the other side, so we can see Mount San Jacinto in the background, still glowing in the sunshine, so it's just a beautiful sight. Another early morning departure. We're wanting to get up to the I-10 crossing by 12 o'clock morning. So, have a little bit of a time pressure today. Beautiful morning.
It's about 5:50 and we're beginning our descent down to I-10. We have about 12 miles to go, and we need to get down there by noon to meet our trail angel. Beautiful morning. We're hiking again under Mount San Jacinto. We were coming down under it yesterday, but kind of in a hurry and didn't get any whole lot of pictures. But this is our morning. Isn't this just incredible? What day is this? 19? We start to lose track of days.
This is a trail ritual called delayering. It's where we take off whatever covering we were too cold to leave camp with, and then now it's time to take it off because we've worked up a sweat hiking. .7. Again, 2.7 miles this morning in about an hour and 15 minutes, so that's pretty good time. And we are 1/10 of a mile away from the 200-mile mark. Here we are, the big 200.
Wow,
So,
most we've ever gone
Yeah, I mean,
in one trip.
we're not far from being 10% of our most ambitious goal for this trip. But anyway, we're glad to get here to 200 miles, and
Woo!
today we're going into Banning, California. We're going to spend the night at the house of a trail angel. We've been busting our rear ends to get down this mountain this morning and over to the I-10 interchange by 12 in order to catch the ride with the trail angel. I just don't know if we're going to make it. It's been hot and rough. The trail has been rough. A lot of overgrowth, a lot of rocks. So Linda has fallen once, and I fell yesterday afternoon before we got to the campsite last night. We're finally down onto the floor of the valley and off the mountain, and it has been a slog. This is a water pipe. This is a water aqueduct. They're bringing water, I guess, from the mountains, and there's a faucet for it over here. So you have to filter the water, but it's probably, I don't know whether it's cold or not by the time it makes it here. Well, we all soaked our hats and got a drink at the water pipe, and now we're walking down, but we've got 3.8 miles to the I-10 interchange, which is where we're supposed to pick up the shuttle to the Trail Angels place. But there were like 10 people at the water pipe that were all expecting to go to the same place, so unless she's driving a school bus, it would seem she would have to make multiple trips. So maybe we'll get in on a second trip. Right now we're walking down this asphalt path, which on the one hand is a relief from all the rough rocks and things, but on the other hand it's not good for Linda's knees. Asphalt and she don't agree very well, so we hope that it turns into a dirt road when we get down here a little further. We're off the asphalt and on this sandy trail, which is way preferable. And there was a guy standing there. He had his ATV there, but he had a ice chest full of cold Gatorades. He's just standing there offering people trail magic as they walk by. What a nice guy. I mean, there aren't that many people going by, so he's going to spend a lot of time just kind of standing. But it was just really thoughtful of him to have that refreshing drink. I'm not a big Gatorade fan, but it sure tasted good because it was ice cold. So now we're making our way to I-10. Now, after a long slog, welcome to the I-10 Oasis. Packed parking lot. Hello. Hiker yoga under under the I-10 overpass. So first today and first ride in the back of a pickup truck of a trail angel.
Here we go.
The trail angel has dropped us off for some food. She dropped us off at In-N-Out, but Penguin has convinced us to come over here to Panda Express. He's from Vancouver, BC, and Panda Express holds fond memories for him when he would go to the States with his family, and his sister and he always wanted to eat at Panda Express. So our experience with Panda Express hasn't been quite so good, but we're willing to give it a second try. This is where we're staying tonight. She's got quite the operation. There's people coming, people going. It's really kind of head spinning. These people are heading out, I guess, to the trailhead. I don't know. It's already 3 in the afternoon, so I wouldn't want to be leaving at this point. But the hiker scene at Nitsy's Reset Ranch. That's Nitsy. And she served a steak and corn on the cob, salad, drinks. So been treating us well. I think we get breakfast as well. We pay $40 per night per person for being here.